Hello and welcome to Morehouse's Math Menagerie, where outliers are always welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about errors. The manager of a large company that sells pet supplies online wants to increase sales by encouraging repeat purchases. The manager believes that if past customers are offered $10 off their next purchase, more than 40% of them will place an order. To investigate the belief, 90 customers who placed an order in the past year are selected at random. Each of the selected customers is sent an email with a coupon for $10 off the next purchase if the order is placed within 30 days. Of those who received the coupon, 38 place an order. Is there convincing statistical evidence at the significance level of alpha equals 0.05 that the manager's belief is correct? Complete the appropriate inference procedure to support your answer. Assume the conditions for inference are met. All right, so the first thing here, we're going to say that P equals the proportion of customers who would, the proportion, I'm just going to leave it here, the proportion who would purchase or use the $10 off coupon within the next 30 days. The null hypothesis here is going to be that P equals that 0.4 or 40% that the manager claimed. And we have an alternative hypothesis that says that P is greater than 40%. The manager wants to see if more than 40% will purchase. We're running a one proportion z-test or a one sample z-test for proportions. And if I run my one prop z-test, I get a z-test statistic of 0.4303 and a p-value of 0.3334. Now, since our p-value is greater than 5%, we would fail to reject the null in favor of the alternative. And my conclusion would sound something like, since the p-value of 0.3334 is greater than alpha equals 0.05, we fail to reject the null in favor of the alternative. There is insufficient evidence to suggest that P equals the proportion of customers who would repeatedly or who would purchase again using the $10 coupon is greater than 0.4 or 40%. Now, a follow-up question that is asked is what error could have occurred and what would a potential consequence of that error be? Now, you'll recall that our null hypothesis was that the proportion is equal to 40, proportion of customers who would purchase again. And the alternative is that P is greater than 0.4. Now, we failed to reject the null in favor of the alternative. And when you fail to reject, the error that could be made is that the null is actually false, and that is a type 2 error. So we could be making a type 2 error here by failing to reject the null when in fact the null is false. If this happened, then we are running the risk that the manager decides not to use the coupon promotion when it actually would have resulted in more than 40% of their customers making purchases within 30 days. So the company would have lost money by not using this promotion to generate more sales. Thank you for joining us. I'll leave you this quote by Abdul Kalam. Have a great day.